What if the secret to building that unshakable confidence wasn't some huge, complicated strategy? What if it all just came down to one single, powerful idea? All right, let's get into it. Today, we're going to break down how simply keeping your word to yourself can totally change your life.
This, right here, this is the whole game. It's not about impressing anyone else. It's not about meeting some external expectation. Nope. This is a call to action for an internal commitment. And it's the big idea we're going to unpack piece by piece.
So where does this all begin? Well, it starts with the promises we make to ourselves. And look, we're not talking about some fuzzy, New Year's resolution that you forget by February. We're talking about concrete, everyday commitments that turn what you say into what you actually do.
I mean, think about how simple and relatable these are. You say you're going to wake up at 6 a.m., and then you actually do it. You commit to working out 3 times this week, and you get that third workout in. You decide, okay, no more junk food, and you follow through. Each one of these, it's like a little integrity test you give yourself, every single day.
Okay, so every single time you set one of these goals for yourself, you're basically standing at a fork in the road. It's simple. You either keep the promise or you break it. There really is no middle ground. And this one choice has 2 completely different outcomes for your inner world.
And this is what's at stake. Every single time you break a promise to yourself, you hit snooze, you skip the gym, you're chipping away at your own self-respect. Think of it like a small withdrawal from your internal bank account. But every time you keep that promise, that's a deposit. And that's how you build that real, rock-solid confidence, the kind you earn.
Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit here and see how this all connects. These individual actions, these deposits and withdrawals, they aren't just random things happening. They are literally the building blocks of the most critical relationship you will ever have in your entire life.
I want you to just let that sink in for a second. This relationship is more important than the one with your family, your friends, your partner. Why? Because the quality of your relationship with yourself sets the tone for every other single interaction you have. It's basically the source code for your entire life.
So what's the foundation here? What's this all built on? It's built on trust, just like any other relationship. And self-trust has a really, really simple definition. It's the core belief that you will do what you say you're going to do. Put it this way, it's your reputation with yourself.
So this brings us to the ultimate test, right? This isn't just some theory. This is a direct personal challenge. It's about really looking yourself in the mirror and asking some tough, really honest questions about that reputation you have with yourself.
Let's start with the big one, the fundamental question. When you make that promise to wake up early, to finish that project, to be better, can you, deep down, actually rely on yourself to see it through? Honestly?
And now let's raise the stakes. I mean, it's easy to follow through when you're feeling good, when you're motivated, right? But can you trust yourself to show up for yourself when things get hard, when you're tired, you're discouraged, and you're feeling all that pressure? And here it is, the final question. When the outside world gives you every single reason to stop, when everyone else around you gives up and packs it in, can you trust that person in the mirror to keep going? Because becoming that person, the one who keeps their word to themselves, well, that's everything. That's the whole point.